तामसा शने अभि ततो विराड जायत विराजो अधिपूर्वकः स जातो अथैवचार भूमिमतो पुरः तस्मात् जगन्नाथ सर्वभूतः ऋचं जगन्नायितावासि जगनिरे छन्दागुषिरे तस्मात् दजावया नाभ्य आदियन्तदोषेष्ण्योद्योः समवर्तता पद्मा भूमिशिषा तथा लोकान् अकल्पयन्न जगन्मयजन्तदेव स्थानि धर्माणि प्रथमान्यासन्नाते हनाकं महिमानः शत्रन्द्रदिद्रपूर्वे साध्याः सन्ति देवाः शान्तिः शान्तिः शुभशान्तिर्भवतु। प्रदस्य कर्मणा संगता प्रदस्य कर्मणा संगता सिद्ध्यर्थम
विनाश सगति प्राप्ति
प्रदस्य कर्मणा संगता सिद्ध्यर्थम षड्पिण्डदान भगवान् नारायणः अर्पणमस्तु। इधर और एक इधर these two in a middle. इधर से लेके इधर तक थोड़ी बसों लगे त्रायुकं जमदग्नेः कश्यपशत्रायुकं माजते चंदन का टीका कश्यपशत्रायुकं च देवे पुत्रायुकं तन्नो असुत्रायुकं मा भगवान का नाम लेके तुलसी का पाठ
बोलो प्रणाम। All the best.
कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरे परमात्मने प्रणतः क्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ये रखा है, उसके साथ ही एक एक सिंपल। सब जगह बेटा ऐसे छिटक दीजिए सब जगह। उससे ना अच्छा लगे तो हाथ में ले लो, ऐसा नहीं। चन्दनस्य महत्पुण्यं पवित्रं पापनाशनमापदे हृदे विष्णं लक्ष्मीस्तिष्ठति सर्वदा। उधर से शुरू करके पैर से एक प्रदक्षिणा कीजिए, उधर फूल रखिए और फिर नमस्कार कीजिए पैरों को। ठीक है, उधर से शुरू कीजिए। स्टार्ट। इधर रख दीजिए। अथ नमस्कारान् नमस्करोमि। उनकी आत्मा की शांति के लिए हम गीता के 12वें अध्याय का पाठ करेंगे, उसके बाद आगे की क्रिया शुरू करेंगे। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरे परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। अर्जुनोवाच एवं सततयुक्तानां भक्तास्तां समुपासते ये चाक्षरमरं तेषां ये जागोता विदत्तमा। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मा नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोस्तेषां मे मुक्तां ददामता। ये ताक्षरादशे मक्तं पश्यते पाशमेव च सर्वगतनित्यान्तं पुरस्मूलं च यद्ध्रुवं सन्न्यदेदाद्रिग्रामं सर्वत्र मरुबुद्धय ये प्राप्नोतु मामेव सर्वभूताहितहरिता। क्लेशोऽधिका वैश्माजं माक्तवेजा च भाषते अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहदिव्यार्वाप्यते। ते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यासमापते अन्ये तेन स योगानादायन्तमुपासते तेषामहं समुद्भर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न त्र्यापक्ता मत्याविनाचिदाशिता। मयि मन अधसदा मयि बुद्ध निषेधता निवस्यामि मयत्तेजम् अर्ध ऊर्ध्वं न संशय। अतः चित्तं समाधातु नौचाति मतिसंस्थिरा अभ्यासो दोनने गता मम गच्छतु संजय। अभ्यासे मर्योषेता मक्तरूपादिना परा मदर्थे करकुर्णाति कर्णाशे मुपासिते। अद्यते शतदयतीर्थं कुर्तमर्धकमाश्रिता सर्वाहं कल्पतक्येदं कुरु यथामवात्मना ये सौरयुग्नादिमाज्ञात्वा ज्ञातं देश विनाशते ध्यानकर्मा फलाज्ञासा गाजत्के निरन्तरम्। अष्टेशं सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्माण्य निरहङ्कारः समदुःखः सुखे क्षमे सन्तुष्टः सततं योगे यथा दृढनिश्चितः सर्वादि बुद्धियो मक्त्या चेषा सममप्रिय। यजमान्यजः लोके लोकादिमादिजच च हर्षमर्षमयोक्तः च सुमचमप्रिय। अनपेक्षा सुचिरदक्ष उदासीनो गतभ्यतः सर्वादिरतिरत्यागे यो मे भर्ता समप्रिय। यो न हस्यन्ति दष्टाने शोकति नागदन्त्यमा शुभानि पदभृत्यागे भक्तिमान्या चमप्रिय। समाश्रोच सममित्र सदा समागमासिता शीतोनि सदुःखेन समावितादिसंशय। तुल्यादिगणसमतिष्ठ सन्तुष्टो यनिकञ्चिता एकाकी समनिर्भक्ता समाजेन प्रियो नरा। ये तु धर्मामृतं बोधं वर्त्यर्थं ममुपासते श्रद्धया मत्पारमासितेव चमप्रिय। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे कृष्ण अर्जुन संवादे भक्ति योग नाम द्वादशोऽध्याय। श्री द्वारिकाधीश की जय। खड़े होइए, पैरों के पास रख दीजिए। To speak a few words, but then go on from there.
So, thank you all for being here. I know Dad's passing was sudden. For what it's worth, Dad had the most amazing last day with family and friends. He didn't suffer at all. I was very much made to be comfortable in hospice, so Rashmi and I are both very, very thankful for that. he was finding his way without mom. And I've been telling everyone this, but it's very much like mom made dinner 30 minutes ago, and he's finally like, oh no, I gotta go, I gotta finally get there, otherwise she'll be so mad. So that's how I like to think of it. I don't know if that helps you, but that was a very common occurrence in our house. So just thank you all again. And we're okay.
Now first we start with the family. Take a flower, put that. Thank you.
Tradition is for friends and family to drop petals on the body. So if you all would just like to come up and do that.
Yeah, I know. Usually you need to put up or you need to stir. Can you heat up the gear or Am I allowed to move?
Yep. Yes. That is a very good suggestion. Saw so many great photos of yeah, just going through for these things that rush my boat. So we'll talk. Oh yeah, that's what we're hanging on to. I know we go. Just giving you guys pockets. I got a pocket.
Good buddy. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
I've been there.
What's your name? Congratulations.
Diane, made
That's right. It could have been a scandal here, right? Remember before snack night?
On that slope, especially if the videos are bigger, I was only there for 2.5 days.
Sorry, thank you.
And then last little part, she said, I'm not going to introduce and she will call you. And then, are you going to take No, then I said, oh, yeah, no, I was there for 2 days, you know, all this stuff, so, yeah, you're yeah.
I think I got a hand out front.
How long have you been married now? And your family also in the Northeast? We live like here in Princeton, Princeton Junction. Next time, because I'm sorry. Because when he graduated, yeah, my mom was like, you know, and then some they could do a wedding because we were out or whatever. Then I said, okay, just make it at work. Yeah. It's not going to be like, he sent me on pictures.
Oh man.
Yeah. Also saw your wife.
Yeah, right.
Feeling pretty long right now, so.
One plan yesterday for the birthday. And then we were going to 6 months tomorrow and my parents followed it. So I was like,
Yeah, whether I wanted to listen or not, that was my life. Thank you so much for It's a very common story, isn't it?
But please confirm it. Making sure all the people in front of you never used the mic.
पंडित जी ये क्या करेंगे सर?
तो फिर रख देते हैं ना।
No, I meant just standing.
Lo della fare come? Oh, it's live.
Laura, look at your shoes. So sparkly.
We'll also saw the sparkles.
Cool, don't you know?
We have time. We have plenty of time.
Where now? Like 40 blocks. It's Did it revise and actually drive it? Nice turnout,
What is the name of this place? What's the reservation? Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna get you
Jules.
Let me find Rabat Uncle for you. Give me 1 second.
No, I don't need him. I just
Hi, can you hear me? I got it.
Sir?
My daughter Devjani has sent.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She was like, she talked.
Yeah.
That's my daughter. She's turning 50 this year.
No.
Jacket.
She is very famous. She is very famous.
So both of our husbands know running away. We're stuck. Where are you going? We're right here. This is so great to see. I would like to sorry, my dividends.
I always hear from my mom about all your issues. And like, not so
The cruise that I wasn't invited on?
That's very good. Very good.
The way they responded.
We got the 1 o'clock, okay.
Have your attention, please. Please have a seat or standing room. Have a seat or stand in the back, please. Folks, just make your way in, please, so I can just say this one time so people can come in. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming this morning to celebrate Rabindra's life. The family has extended a celebration of his life starting at 1 p.m. at the Spice Rack. I do have little stickers in my car, in my pocket. If anyone needs to know where it is, you can get there after 1 p.m. Our cremation will be private, and those that will be accompanying us do know that already. What I'm going to ask that you do is please, once we're done here, and I'm going to ask you to either remain in the funeral home or remain in your car, so everyone who will be escorting him to his final cremation has an opportunity to get out. All right? I'm going to also ask at this time, if anybody would like to come up and say a few words, please do it at this time. And I believe we're going to start with
Always prepared.
the tallest, handsomest guy in the room.
All right. Yeah, so 7 months and have to do this again, unfortunately. But so I've known Uncle since literally the day I was born. He's been a part of my life and my family's life from the beginning. He's like a second father to me, as many of you know. Although we're not blood related, we are, for all intents and purposes, one family. And we've got all the pictures to prove it and Easters to prove it. And I have so many cherished memories of him throughout my life, from visiting the Indian store they owned for a hot second, to the going to his office when he was in the Plainsboro Black Rock in Merrill Lynch, to our Easter egg hunts where he became the self-appointed judge every year for some reason, to the infamous broken bike story that Rashmi knows all too well, but I won't go into the details on, but I will say it was her fault. And to every single major life moment where he was always there with that infectious smile that you see in all the pictures that are there. I, again, can't believe it's been less than 7 months ago that I was up here talking about Auntie, and in the time, they're both now gone. They were there for every single life moment that we've all had, right? Whether it be my nephews and nieces, birthdays, graduations, celebrations, random dinners, and they're not going to be there anymore, which is really hard. The solace I have in all of that is, through all of this, I know that now Auntie and Uncle are together, and I'm sure they're both looking down at all of this and all of us and smiling and playing with their favorite child, Gizmo. Sorry about
I've known for years.
Yes. We thought it was Rushme for a while, and then Gizmo came in. Uncle was always such a positive person. My sister and I were talking about, he just constantly praised us, telling us all the good about us. He was always proud of what we did and you know, I think about when Samir was born, and like he would always say Samir's the smartest person he ever met, and he's just proud of each and every single one of us so much. And we were actually very fortunate that the day before, Wednesday night, he was at my mom's house and we were together and we got to have a great dinner with Rashmi and our whole family, celebrate our grandmother's passing and her celebration of life. And I like less than 12 hours later, I got the call from Bobby and Amanda and about what happened. And at that dinner, we were just, his curiosity was as strong as ever, asking me about my latest business work trip that I went on, what was going on at work. He might have been trying to find inside information on Microsoft, I don't know. But we were talk about that. He was talking about his investments and so much more. And he was generally so excited, interested, constantly learning about new things. Even at the age of 77, 78, he was always interested in learning about new things. And that just describes him to a T, is just genuine interest and passion. And he always had a sense of adventure too, to try new things. I remember, I talked about this before, but there was a cruise that Bobby and my sisters weren't invited on, but Rashmi and me and our parents were. And I remember just like going snorkeling with him and Rashmi and me, and just the three of us, and it was over 20, 25 years ago now, which is crazy, but just that sense of adventure. And he always had that smile on his face, always just looking out, and he was always caring about us and checking on us all the time. So Uncle, although you're not here with us physically anymore, I know your spirit lives on with Auntie. I know you'll be smiling down on us with your infectious smile, and I'm going to miss you so much, but I thank you for all the great memories that you provided each and every one of us in this room. So, thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Janet. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Janet Barrick. I'm Ricky's wife, actually. And I'm thankful for the moment to speak today, as I have also known Uncle as long as I have known Ricky, and that's been almost 2 decades now. And for as long as I have known Rubby Uncle, I've known him as Uncle and Prabha Auntie. So for context, my life at this moment has had more years with Auntie and Uncle than without. And they have been present for almost every occasion and life moment I have personally had. They were a part of our wedding, the family get-togethers, our holidays, our children's birthdays. If I were to imagine sitting at Mom and Dad's dining room table, I can clearly see Mom and Prabha Auntie and Kunja Mausi and Mai in the kitchen talking. They're arranging the food together, and then after dinner, I see Mom rolling out iceberg lettuce, and she's putting pun, and I see Auntie taking hers and scooping it into her palms, and then I see Uncle and Dad sitting on the couch reminiscing, and they're drinking a scotch. Even now, I still wait for Auntie to come through the door, her curls and sari bobbing through the sheer curtains, and behind her is Uncle's slow, methodical walk and warm smile as he follows her up on the steps, the door's opening, and there's happy greetings in Oria, and the party always went up another level. While it's difficult to remember Uncle without Auntie, after Auntie passed, Uncle restarted coming to all the events. He would visit Mom and Dad. He was at our daughter Nina's 2nd birthday. We saw him Wednesday, just last week, and he was so happy. And we were so happy for him because he had found joy when joy can be least found. This week has been painful for me as I mourn the moments that should have been, but I am also witness to my most loved ones feel never-ending grief as we all struggle to find solace in trying to explain what can never be explained. Despite this, Uncle, I will remain grateful for the happiest of memories. I'll always remember Uncle for his hearty laughs. I remember how happy he was seeing my children and Sienna. He was Robot Papa to my Devin after giving him a dancing robot for his birthday. And as soon as they got vaccinated, Uncle and Auntie made sure to meet our daughter Nina in January 2022. I remember how much he loved Nutmeg, our little dog, and when we first brought her home. And I still remember all of us sitting together in July, just 2021, after the kids played in the pool. Uncle was really enjoying some grilled chicken that Ricky had made. Uncle, I hope you are at peace in traveling the world with Prabha Auntie. We will miss you and know that you will always be in the room.
So for those who don't know me, I'm Manjusha. Uncle has, I think Ricky and Janet actually covered most of everything I had to say. But as I was sitting here during the puja, I didn't speak at Auntie's funeral. And today something tapped me on the shoulder. I should say someone tapped me on the shoulder and said, get up there because this is your last chance to say something to me, to my face. But you'll always have me in spirit to talk to you. So I have known Uncle since before I was born. Obviously him and Dad and Mom and Auntie were the first adults to see me enter this world. Auntie named me, Uncle was there, I'm sure, chiming in, singing songs, doing the things that Uncle does. Every memory that I have has Uncle and Auntie in it. Right up until this past Monday, 2 Mondays ago now, when Uncle called me to ask me how to fix a Cuisinart machine. But that's the kind of relationship that Uncle and I had. He asked me for advice, I asked him for advice. I always got advice whether I asked for it or not, as you all know. But every step of my life, Uncle has been there cheering me on, championing me to the next step. He was the one who told me what my first suit for an interview should look like. He is the one who taught us in the back seat how to dance to Spice Girls. He's the one who started the trend of wearing your tie around your head at a party. So if you're ever at a party and you want to make sure Uncle is still a part of that event, please take your tie off, put it around your head, dance a dance in the middle of the floor. That's the best way I think that we can all remember Uncle. And I mean, on Wednesday, there were 2 deer in our yard, and my kids immediately said, "Oh, look, there's Gizmo Nani and Gizmo Nana." They came to visit us, and that's how I'm going to remember them, always together, and just always smiling down on us. So, Uncle, we will miss you, but we always know that you're still with us.
It was so well said. Everyone's been here. My name is Suman Dasanjalan. Back to our memories. My God, again, it's the deep-rooted memories. Each one of us here have with Prabha and Ravi Ray. My husband knew Ravi Ray in BHU. From that time, we know him. When I came to India, Prabha was pregnant with this young man, and I babysat him for the first 1 week. And from that time on, we lived in the same apartment complex. And it was, everybody said everything, we all have to find a way how we console ourselves. It's like 2 angels placed by God among us to make life better for each one of us, our children. Each one have the same, our children, grandchildren have the same love, affection, and caring from these 2 individuals. But now, time has come and Prabha has said, well, she always took care of him. I'm here now, I'm paving a path for you, and you come and join me. Therefore, he was happy, he was able to feel happy. And now she's watching, smiling, Prabha, he's committed. He left us, but he's people. So thank you so much for the time you've given us, Ravi Ray, and we love you so much, and forever in our memories and in our hearts.
So I'm Rob Wheeler, I'm Greg's dad. Most of you don't know me. I'm going to be brief. Greg and Rashmi got engaged. They were Lake George, was it? Yeah. So they called and they told us, and I was trying to think of some kind of cute little response. And not knowing Robbie particularly well, but having a little bit of crazy side in me, decided to call him and say, hey, how about if we tell them when they get back that we've already planned the wedding? But it's all set. It's not going to be June. They were planning the fall. It's not going to be the fall. It's going to be June because we want grandkids. So he says, give me a day. Give me a day. So, okay.
For the record, Dad pulled that up with us too.
Yeah.
He was serious.
So, yeah, I called him back the next day, and he said, well, I've got it all set. I've contacted a place in Princeton. I know what the rates are. I know we can do this. I know we can do that. I got a date in June. And I said, I'm going to like this man. I really did. And so, so we had all this together. We knew that they would stop by Rashmi's parents' house on the way, and they broke it to him. Now, I was sitting at a Bruce Hornsby concert that evening, and my phone is blowing up, and I can look and I see it's Greg, and I'm ignoring it. And so finally, the concert ended, and I listened to it, and it was, Dad, what the heck did you do? I changed one word in there, but and Greg figured. I mean, he knows my sense of humor a little bit, but I guess Rashmi couldn't figure it out for about a day. So as far as they knew, they were getting married that June, and this was March, wasn't it? I mean, it was going to be fast. So that's one quick story. I'm amazed by his strength. The event occurred while he was driving last week, and we talked about this. And he had enough in him to pull over and stop the car and not cause multiple accidents. And he was in hospice for a while, but I think he was also holding on to give time for everybody to get used to the idea that there wasn't this sudden traumatic kind of thing. A few months back, so I moved to the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains a couple months ago, and I was driving from Raleigh to my house and was getting a beautiful sunset across the mountains. I decided to call him, and we had a very, very nice chat, and that's when I found out that he was an NBA fan, which we also talked about. I didn't realize that, but it was during the Knicks not Knicks, there was a slip, 76ers Celtics series, and he basically predicted how it was going to come out at that point, but he was right. But the thing that struck me when we started talking about Sienna, I could hear his smile on the other end of the phone. That smile that I've seen so many times, because I've been with him when we're with Sienna, and with Brady, Rashmi, but that little bundle of joy just, I think, brought a lot to him. But I could hear a smile, and it was a really nice way to end the call. And then the last, where'd she go? She's back there. You see? Okay. Well, so right now she has her grandpa Robbie, her grandma Prava, and her grandma Ellen looking down on her. She's gonna be all right.
I mean, I could always talk, but I don't know that anybody wants to hear from me. Anyone else want to say anything?
Hi everyone, I'm Rima, this is Melissa, and this is our Barapa. I just want to start back by saying Barapa was the patriarch of our family. I can't even imagine how crazy it must have been when he came here to attend Columbia University when he first got here back then, and just ever since he's been here. If you know him, you know he has friends and family in every corner of this world, because that's how big his heart is. And anyone that knows him knows and feels that. And all my treasured memories of Thanksgivings, Christmas, everything, what family should be, what it is, was thanks to Bartama and Barapa. And I couldn't speak at Bartama's wedding because at Bartama's funeral, because it wasn't real. And this doesn't feel real, but I just needed to, because there is no one like Barapa. And the love that he's given all of us, the advice that he's given all of us, it is something that we will cherish forever. And just last week, he was telling me how to practice memory tips and everything, so I would do well. And he's just always trying to help people, and just all these stories and these moments we've shared with him, we will all treasure forever. And I'm just happy that he didn't feel any pain, and I'm happy because him and Bartama, that's the one thing, they were always side by side. They do everything together. They're always laughing together. They're always together. So I know they're up there. I know they're up there with Gizmo. I know they've been missing Gizmo for a long time. So I know they're all up in heaven right now, very, very, very happy. And I just want to share one story. It was one Thanksgiving, and I'll never forget. My dad and my Barapa, they both had the same phone with the same phone case, and they didn't know it. This was unplanned on both ends. And both of them have the other one's phone, and they're trying to put their passcode into that phone to get in, and they're both scratching their head from opposite sides of the room. And we're all looking at them, and they're like, huh? And then they're like, my phone's not working. My phone's not working either. Then they hold it up, same background, and they're like, hey, that's my phone, that's my phone. So that was just a short, funny story I wanted to share with you guys, just to leave with some laughter. But I hope we all can share more stories, everything all together, and it's really just beautiful to see everyone here together today. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, just Papa was just always amazing. Like he always knew what to say in terms of advice, but he was always goofy too. Like anytime we come, we knew we had a cool aunt and uncle, and we still do. Like they know all of our friends, they know all of our stories, and I want to believe that they're together now and still watching over us. And I'm thankful for all that.
Oh man.
I think most of you probably know me. I'm Banani. I don't have anything, any more memories that I can share without crying. So I think my brother covered many of them. What I'm here to say is, Bobby and Rashmi, you have been through a lot. You are going to be okay. You are going to be okay because your parents' blessings are with you. You always have us. We are never not gonna be with you. And so while we can never replace uncle or auntie, the love is there for you. And Sienna, even though in certain moments it doesn't seem like it, is the luckiest little girl because she has 3 angels that are looking over her. I don't think her feet are gonna touch the ground because they're gonna be holding her hand and walking with her. So know that she's gonna be okay too. And I'm also so grateful for Greg and Amanda because you are the day-to-day support, and I know you're gonna get them through this, but we're also here for you. So I'm sorry I'm crying. I didn't wanna cry up here, but I just wanted to say that Uncle and I had a very special relationship. I know when Auntie passed away, we were all devastated. I think I did tell Bobby this, I've always had a soft spot for Uncle because he's always put me on a pedestal. And when things would go sideways for me, he was the only one that would say, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna do amazing. We talked about work, the pride and joy that my mom and dad have in my children and in my nieces and nephew is matched by Uncle's enthusiasm and pride in them. And so I'll always be grateful for that. And I do feel similar to him and Auntie looking over Sienna, that he's gonna be looking after my kids and my nieces and my nephew. So for that, I will always be grateful. If you don't remember anything else that I've said today, know that I am here, we're all here for you, and you are not alone. You are not alone, and we are gonna get through this, and you will see there will be a day where we cry less and laugh more because we think of all the funny memories and all the wonderful, loving blessings that we had by being with them. I love you guys.
Joe, if I may wrap this up.
Please, sure.
I hope everyone knows me. I'm right. I'm gonna tell a story that kind of shaped my life and my relationship with Dad. When I was 25-ish, 26, I was diagnosed with an arteriovenous malformation, which is basically a bunch of veins and capillaries in my brain, and I required brain surgery. Clearly I'm fine, everything turned out great, but before that surgery and every conversation after, I made sure to tell my parents or whomever I was speaking to that I loved them. And that's important because despite everything, my dad complained about the fact that I kissed him on the cheek publicly, that I was a little too gushy or whatever, but since Mom passed away, those things were the things that he looked forward to, at least with conversations with me. We talked more openly about everything. We knew exactly what to do in this situation. My sister and I, hearing the medical diagnosis, were just so prepared for this. Not that we wanted it to happen, but he prepared us to be the adults in the room. We knew exactly what we wanted to do and how we wanted to do it. And I don't think there's any greater gift than that, right? Being affectionate, telling people you love them, knowing that you're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay, Rashmi and I. I mean, we've had a lot of tears this week, clearly. It's our father. But if there's any takeaway from today, please let it be that tell the people that are important to you that you love them, and just know that everyone here is going to be okay. Right. No one's here to hug me? What's up? Thanks, Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all again for coming. The love and support for Rabindra has been phenomenal. That our parking lot has overflowed. And that's a true testament to not only him, but to his family. So I'm going to ask at this time, those that will be joining us, and you know who you are, for the witness at the crematory, I'm going to ask that you please stay here in the chapel. And I'm going to ask everyone else to please make your way to your cars and exit so we can get out. I have put in the little basket by the door for the spice rack. It has the phone number and the directions. Please don't get there before 1 p.m. They will not let us in. They're actually doing us a favor. It was a little bit faster than what we expected today. So please, you're all welcome to come and share in his life and the stories and the memories and the love. You can make your way out now. Please take one of the directions, and then please exit the parking lot.
Give your mom that, and I'll see them.
I did this one. Thank you. How are you? We have 3 services today, so it's been one of those days.
Finally meeting you.
It was like a friend of the family.
Puja. Photo uttide, photo uttide. Ecco si cordo io.
No, si cordo, no?
Però torna.
You ate his dosa. You ate his dosa.
Oh my gosh.
If not, that's your, yeah, I wasn't going to be here. So, did you find the place that
Oh, Julian, do you have it?
I got it.
You got it? It's already in there? Sure.
Thanks, man.
Hey, do you want to go see Nina and Devin? Do you want to see Devin and Nina? Ask your Aunt Diane. She can take you there. She knows where they are. She said drive you there, okay? Do you want to go? Here, let me take you Let me take you to your... Let's go find it.
I like this house. It's fine.
Go find out.
Can you give them big hugs for me? I didn't get to, I went to. I like his mommy's coming, Bubbo. He's not allowed. Oh my God, sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
What's up, Joe?
Yeah. I talked to Andre.
She's unbelievable.
She's like you.
Thank you.
Any of the men that are with this? Oh, yeah. No, let me look at my
Rugs. No, just the three. Rugs. Inner shaker. I should put you. You, and your brother.
We're just gonna wait.
Oh, okay.
We just have to wait for
Steve, just put your shoes on.
Jen, can you text Diane? Oh, you don't have your phone, right?
Oh, it's in the car?
Here.
They kept saying, where did I go?
That's okay. Just Jan's phone.
Yeah.
that will be accompanying us to the crematory and the to the two things when you get in the car. Please put on your high beam lights. Most cars today you come with them anyway. Put your flashes on your house. And then go up there
Because I would have switched with the left.
The guy was like, "You got a great truck. Park over there."
You may rejoin now. Thank you.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm going to ask. Grab it from the bottom of the house. Place it on the line, and hand up the hand, hand up the hand to the man in front of you. Remember, I know you're going to follow, so high beams.
Follow the high beam and the flash, right?
We'll go to our, we started, so it's not too long. Do you want to transfer it now or no?
I don't know, I haven't even talked to her.
Let me. Oh, this is telling me to go into
Turn your high beams on and then the flashers.
High beam and present?
Stop going. Usually I stop doing that. Come on, come on.
I make a right on thumbs and then a left on firm, and that takes you to the end, which is Old Stage Road. I make a left on Old Stage, and I take it to Main Street, like my MGs. But I don't want, I told them I would go on the yeah, whatever.
Because I can take 516.
Yeah, I usually go Main Street to Perrine and cross over 9. So you know where, when you take Old Stage Road, you know where Old Stage is. So Old Stage, go all the way to the end, and that's Main Street. And then I go under 18 and follow that past the company. So, and then I go towards, ready? You ready? Look. And then it puts me over 9, and then we'll get you right. I mean, you have to stick back.
I mean, we've got plenty of time.
Yeah. Well, he prefers us earlier.
First it was don't get there too early, now it's earlier.